The finals just had its brand new and last World Tour update for the series. We'll go over all those new details, which also includes a brand new opener and intro. Additionally, as always, we have some updates from the community. However, this time we have some official ones as well, which do include that Halloween drip contest, as well as a whole bunch more. What's up, world? It's Utopia back in with another video. Today we're checking out all things the finals. Okay, so let's just jump right into it. Let's get into the World Tour update, the new opening segment, where first up, as always, we have an update here on the Discord from Oscar, where he does start off here with the Isolt sort of motto. He says, passion for fashion. Today they usher in the Isolt Cup, a new leg of the World Tour sponsored by Isolt. They cleaned up the arenas from last week's chaotic, frightful, spooky season and are offering a stylish arena with standard cash-out rules. And they also go over and discuss this week's arenas. Of course, that does include the new map, Fortune Stadium. We have Monaco, Skyway Stadium, and Vegas. And if you happen to miss that brand new intro that happened with the World Tour update, I will play that for you now.
We've survived the frights of Halloween, and we're ready for a fresh start. Well, at least I am, June.
That's right. Isolt's been tagged in, and they're bringing serious style to the arena in this opening week.
So forget the tricks. It's time to cash out on some style points. Shall we?
Let's dive in, Scotty.
Jumping back though, as they discussed here, it does have standard cash out rules. And with that, we also got the last circuit series and circuit contracts. Of course, that does include 21 new contracts, although with Stage 2 and 3, those won't be unlocking for 7 and 14 days respectively. People were also curious on what the last circuit reward was, and they thought that they were saving the best for last. What we do see here, it is a skin for the SA-12 shotgun. Now, there was a community post over on the subreddit, where people did go over this, and basically the other sponsors are sort of quote-unquote laughing at this circuit reward. Although the SA-12 could use a fair amount of skins, and it seems like people are happy with this one, even with their choice there. Although some of the community feedback might be a bit different here. I do like seeing the sponsors poke fun at each other, and I think it adds a nice dynamic to the finals overall, with just a bit of overall fun banter. I think it spices things up and adds a nice dynamic there. Of course, let me know your thoughts on the sponsor system. Let me know what you guys think about the circuit rewards. And if you did pick the Isolt sponsorship, let me know what you think about the circuit reward. And since we're speaking of sponsorships, I might as well go over my poll if you haven't seen it already. This had a ton of votes with over 3,800, but I asked people which Season 4 sponsor are you deciding to join. Maybe I'll run this poll again at the end of the season. People might have changed their decision based on certain things. However, from this polling, Isolt was clearly the majority there, while Holtol followed thereafter, and of course, Njimo was last on the boards. Although with in-game season sponsorship competition, it is a bit different there. Again, obviously my poll isn't going to be 100% accurate to how it is in-game, but Njimo is there last, so that was fairly accurate overall. Now, since we're speaking of some of the community stuff, we actually do have some official updates here. This first one is with the Halloween drip contest, where we do have an official tweet here from the finals covering that. And they said the top 10 participants in their Halloween drip contest have been revealed, and of course it's now time to vote. Head over to the Discord server to support your favorite Halloween look, and voting will close on November 10th, so you will have until then to continue the voting there. And if you did miss my video covering that, they did have people submit outfits with a chance of winning 1,000 multi-bucks for 4 lucky winners, where they round out the top 3 with community voted and 1 staff pick. So that does make up the 4 lucky winners there. Now, previously you were able to post to this page, but they have now locked it entirely. The submission period is now over, and these will be the entries that you can pick from. Seeing as my channel features a lot of different cosmetic stuff, and I have the finals runway, I'm going to go over all of them for you. So that'll include the top 10 that you can choose from. And just to preface, these are in no particular order, it's just whatever has the most fire emotes that will win this competition. So the first one we have here is King of Rock Freddy by Bartleby, who as of recording this video has 195 votes. Jumping over to the next one, we have Indiana Jones and the Lost Aspus by Will Chill. Currently has 37 votes over on the Discord. For number 3 on their list, we have the original Jack-O-Lantern by Not Enough, who currently has 91 fire emotes or votes. Moving on to the next contestant here is Heist Joker by ETC Zorak, which currently resides at 80 fire emotes. At number 5, we have Smooth Criminal by I Was Named Jade, who currently sits at 168 votes. And they also, for some reason, have an additional fire emote next to them. We couldn't have a Halloween outfit competition without a Tifa Lockhart, and that was done by Personas Do Whatever, currently sitting at 32 fire emotes. Number 7 is Zombie by Alice, which also sits near number 5 at 160 votes. We have here Bill from L4D2, done by Skittles. Man, this one is very accurate. It currently sits at 183. Number 9 here is Lethal Company employee by Minty Star, which is the fan favorite at the moment at 286 fire emotes. And then last but not least, at number 10, we have Jason by Bear Nymph with 115 votes. Some of these races are very, very close, especially for that top 3 spot. And again, I'm assuming whatever isn't picked by the community, so those top 3 are going to be voided from the staff pick, while they'll choose from that remaining 7. So if you want, head to the official finals Discord and the activities contest section. It's all the way down the bottom near the LFG voice, where you head into that sub-channel called Halloween Drip Contest. I am going to include an exact link to this. However, you're going to have to do it through your browser if you use the link. So you might have to log into Discord via your browser if you want to get to there specifically. I'll try to also include this in the announcement section or even under the video post. That way you guys can get to it fairly easy through that section. So if you are in my Discord, you should be able to get to the link easily and not have to use the browser side of things. That should link you directly to this channel in case you can't find it, where you can head over and vote on this competition here. I've been said for some time now, I really want to do a transmog competition, which is essentially the same here. If you've seen them, they're like in World of Warcraft, or people have done them in Final Fantasy XIV, etc. Sometimes, of course, they're just called fashion shows, but with MMOs, they're typically called transmog competitions, at least in the case of World of Warcraft. I do want to try to host one of those. I created a whole bot just for the Discord, so I can host and run these competitions. I will eventually get to that. I know I need to, but I do want to make sure that that one is set in stone. I have a place for it in-game that I found, and as well as what I'm more than likely going to do. Hopefully I can work myself up to actually do that. If you guys really want to see that competition, especially done through a live stream and potentially even done through an editing and highlight reel, I might work on that eventually. But I do want to focus on the official one now, which is the Halloween Drip Contest. I do hope the finals host more official stuff like this. Curious on your guys' thoughts on it, and if you guys actually like this idea, and especially if you want me to do mine as well. Of course, as always, last up here, I know I featured a bunch of the cosmetic stuff with this one, but I do want to feature those from my Discord as well. Didn't want to take away from the competition here, as you guys should focus on those, but I also want to be sure that I do include you guys in every video since you are so supportive, and we've had some really good ones posted recently. This one here from Uncle, who's calling this one Sergeant Davy Jones. Again, using that new bundle pack here, and I think this one just works really well for what it is. For some reason, this outfit combination just goes together very well. We also have this one here from Spicy Pickle, his attempt at Ladybug and Tangerine from Bullet Train. Of course, he has Brad Pitt's showcase here and that outfit that he would be wearing or would have been wearing in Bullet Train. And then next up here, Tangerine and his outfit overall, and even his hairstyle does match quite well. Honestly, a random plug here for that movie. If you haven't seen it already, it's really good. Definitely worth a check out, and I would recommend it. Overall, though, as always, that should cover for today's video. If you enjoyed it, like, and subscribe, and until the next one. Deuce.